Pranam everyone. Harihi Om. Be comfortably seated. A very big factor for making dhyana sessions successful in time, that they bring us their intended result, is that we try and keep the place, the time, and any other conducive factor standard, like clothes or associated cloth, sthan, samay, anything else that is a possible distraction. We try and standardize it through self-control, which in English can be called self-discipline. We try to keep the same place, same time, similar clothing or same cloth, same posture, whatever we find conducive. As much as standardization is possible in spiritual path, that much it becomes easier to withdraw the mind from its entanglements. When one withdraws from the world and lives in a little recluse, maybe in a group of like-minded people, that also becomes a very high conducive factor to withdraw the mind. It has its limitations. But here, in the packages that we are living with, in the world, along with our own family duties and our own personalities, uninhibited by any supervision from a guru, we have to do these things to the least if we wish to make certain progress, gati, in our adhyatmik jivan. We have tried to do this in these sessions. And certainly it has made a difference. The minute we take to this posture, our minds are already eager to withdraw itself from the preoccupations and more importantly, from the association with the Upadhi, this form and this name and this identity. We get ready to withdraw from it. Withdrawing is the first step. We are not abandoning it. No one can. Gyani can't. Ishvara also, when he comes as an avatar, employs it. This is a gift. But being constantly engaged with it, without detaching, off and on, centering ourselves to our core being, without that practice, our minds slowly assert a reality around the world and this individual self. We have already started relaxing, but if anybody has had a busy day yesterday or a few days before, and you're finding it difficult to focus, for you, all of us are taking a few deep breaths. Any amount of relaxation is less. The more we relax, the deeper means the more focused we can get. Generally speaking, as a lakshya, goal, the minute we take to a conducive posture that we have chosen, with practice, within a few minutes, as I just concluded, our mind is eager to move on to doing Atmanatma Vivek. But we are in different grades of practice and involvements in our life. So we are accommodating that. Anybody who's had busy days, completely involved, doing what they should be doing, hectic life, now's the time. Start relaxing. Withdraw the mind by bringing it to the body, your feet. Relax them. As you keep relaxing the lower limbs, objectify them. क्या करते हैं ये अंग हमारा क्या करता है? It is an organ of action we have studied. Organ है, अंग है. किसका? कर्म का. क्या कर्म करता है ये? It follows the order to take us from one place to another. It has no will of its own. जब वो यहां वहां नहीं लेके जा रहा, तो अभी द वे वी आर सिटिंग, वो शांत हो सकता है। उसका कोई कर्म नहीं है अभी, क्योंकि हमने उसे कुछ कहा नहीं करने को। Let it be in its relaxed, natural state. It serves us through the day. By taking the weight of the body, connecting us to this Prithvi, माँ, धरती, पालन पोषण करती है, आधार देती है, कि ये स्थूल शरीर जीवन का लक्षण देखे, expresses life, so that the indweller can experience life. ये धरती माँ हमको देती है कैपेसिटी, ये अन्न देती है और जल को आधारित रखती है और अग्नि को अव्यक्त रखती है कि यहाँ ये व्यक्त हो जाए, और वायु को एक स्थान देती है, बांध देती है। और ये खुद आकाश में रहती। If you observe, when we direct our thoughts gently to whatever we have heard within the topic of Vedanta, our mind begins to withdraw. From the world and its preoccupations and directs itself to what has been heard. And now we are reflecting on it. Reflecting means वही विचारों को हम फिर उठाते हैं और उनसे आत्मीयता करते हैं. We start owning that knowledge. जो श्रवण से, गुरु मुख से, आचार्य मुख से सुना, सिर्फ एक उत्तम अधिकारी को अपरोक्ष होता है. अधिकारी भेद में वो परोक्षता का डिग्री होता है. There is a distance felt between heard knowledge and owned knowledge. मनन एक बहुत जरूरी एक्सरसाइज है, साधना है, वेदांत की साधना है. जब से आश्रमों में ये कोर्स युक्त हो गया है वेदांत, तब से वो सिलेबस बन गया है. साधना से उसने दूर कर दिया लोगों को थोड़ा बहुत. मनन नहीं सिखाता. श्रवण को ही मनन कहते हैं वो. सही तो है, but as I keep reminding ourselves, where we are living in our present context, in the package we have chosen for our self growth. श्रवण तो हुआ है, ईश्वर कृपा है, मगर ये मनन खुद ही करना है। ये सोचना कि आश्रमवासी का मनन की अवस्था होती है, ये शायद वहां भी इंडिविजुअल बेस्ड ही रहता है। So for us, why am I saying this? So that we quieten our minds to appreciate that what we have chosen for ourselves within that, Manan is a sadhana, वेदांत की साधना है। इसको किए बिना वेदांत ज्ञान श्रवण बेस्ड सिर्फ उत्तम अधिकारी को अपरोक्ष ज्ञान देता है। We are all not there. We may get there through this exercise. तो धरती कहाँ है? ये माँ कहाँ स्थित है? आकाश में। ये पंचभूत क्या कर रहे हैं? के स्थूल शरीर को जीवन के स्पार्क से जीवित रख रहे हैं। लाइफ इज अलाउड टू एक्सप्रेस, मैनिफेस्ट। चैतन्य का ये स्पार्क इस स्थूल शरीर में व्यक्त होता है। Quickly run over the spine. Relax yourselves. Your shoulders, your arms, the base of your neck, your head, your mouth. Take a few deep breaths. Observe your thoughts, whatever they are. Ideally speaking, through the day, there should be some japa sadhana as well. So that when the mind is relaxed, there should be a momentum of that japa instead of these running of the thoughts that may be there now. Invoke your own Ishta Devata. Offer your pranam. Remind to yourself the purpose of your life that you have chosen. इस जीवन का सही उपयोग क्या कर सकते हो? आप अपने जीवन से कैसे जीना चाहते हो? आप इसको किस गति में रखना चाहते हो? ये सब ईश्वर ने हमें मर्जी दी है. There is no power manifest that can slave us to making us do what they want. Ishvara also cannot do that. गहरी सांस लीजिए. Let the chatter in the mind slow down and withdraw in the background. These are all preparations for Atma Anatma Vichar. Everything Shastra tells us from values, 12th chapter, 13th chapter, 16th chapter, everything that you have read in these chapters in the Bhagavad Gita, or very occasionally what they teach in the Upanishads, they touch upon it. The more we abide in these values, or through Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, more prepared our mind gets. शांत होता है. As a byproduct, हमें करना नहीं पड़ता. Vivek Shakti gets तीव्र. Just observe your thoughts for today. Relax in recognizing their nature. We are not doing anything deep today. We don't have to fight our thoughts or push them. Strain ourselves to understand what is being said. आज हम अपने ही विचारों के साथ उन्हीं के मूल को देखेंगे. What is the content of these thoughts? Take a few minutes. I'm going to be quiet. Don't fight your thoughts. Don't do anything. Or if you're doing, watch that as well. Just be relaxed. Be an observer to your thoughts. Don't judge them. Don't do kartritva with them. Today we have freedom. to let the thoughts express themselves if they are coming. If they are not coming, whatever is coming is a thought itself. Even the thought to direct the thought is a thought. This is the first step to Ramana Maharishi's meditation. What we studied in the Upadeshasar. These are thoughts. Recognize thought. This English term thought is very objectified. इसी को प्रतीति भी कहते हैं. प्रतीति. Is perception. Thought really doesn't much have steadiness in it. Watch them. Observe their nature. Recognize the content of your own thought. किस पर विचार कर रहा है? क्या है जो विचार हो रहा है? What is the object of your thought? We did this meditation in the past. Today we are saying, just observe thought. क्या है थॉट? किसे कहते हैं थॉट? Do we have clarity about it? Will we be able to describe what is a thought? ये जब से हम जागते हैं हमारे साथ ही रहते हैं. They are like that subtle appendage, extension of my own gross body. Subtle body है ये. प्रत्यक्ष दिख नहीं रही मगर मुझे छोड़ती नहीं है. ये हर वक्त मेरे साथ रहती है. To such an extent कि इन थॉट्स को मैंने मैं मान लिया है. Throughout the day, I'm filled with them. ये चलते ही रहते हैं. कब थमते हैं ये? वी नो द आंसर। बस नींद में थम जाते हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है। But the minute I wake up सूर्योदय के साथ, ये तो चलते ही रहते हैं। इन सब थॉट्स, Ramana says, what is the mool thought? I repeat, this meditation has two parts. We have to first establish in the first part. The first part is thoughts chalte rehte. We have to observe that. We don't have to go anything beyond it. This takes a little practice. आज हमें लग रहा है कि हम ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं। कल भी जब हम यही ध्यान करेंगे तो थोड़ा बेटर करेंगे। And in time, through practice, suddenly there will be a unfoldment of a perception, ज्ञान derive हो जाएगा। That will be part 2 of this meditation. For now, we are just observing thoughts. बीच बीच में चाहिए तो आप अपने ब्रेथ को ऑब्जर्व कर लीजिए। Keep your mind focused on your breath, and very soon your thoughts will take over. Then start observing the thoughts. As Vedanta tells us, Atma Anatma Vichar में, the more we are able to recognize Anatma as Anatma, the more Atma Drishti, recognition becomes possible. आज तो मिश्रित है ये बुद्धि हमारी। अनात्मा को मैं आत्मा मानती हूँ, आत्मा को मैं जानती नहीं हूँ। मिश्रित है ये। The subject and the object, the subjective I and the objective world are interlocked today as a thought, which begins with I and ends in the sentence where the end part is the object. And in between, I start adding a verb, kriya. And this I call my life. Keep observing your thoughts and identifying the root. Don't borrow knowledge at the moment. You already have it, it will arrive there. जब इस माइंड को डायरेक्टेड हम नहीं रखते तो देखिए हमारे मन में क्या क्या विचार उठते हैं। कहाँ कहाँ भागते हैं, like a monkey, from one branch to another branch, from one tree to another tree. चंचल है, विक्षेपिक है ये, अस्थिर है। There's a lot of knowledge truly packed within this that we have already heard, which can crystallize now and become immediate knowledge. But it's okay if it does not. We are simply observing the mind, thoughts. इन सब से भिन्न completely different from the dharmas of these thoughts. इनके स्वभाव से, by dharma I mean the स्वभाव, अगर हम ये पहचान लें इन थॉट्स का तो इनसे बिल्कुल भिन्न शास्त्र says is आत्मा। विपरीत धर्म है दोनों के। Like light and darkness, it is truly impossible to have a mix-up, and yet we are experiencing the mix-up. It only implies that this mix-up is mithya. Bring your attention to your breath. That I am bhinna from these thoughts. These thoughts are only pertaining to the world objects. ये इंद्रियों से जनित ज्ञान है। ये ट्रूली स्पीकिंग आई से नहीं जुड़े। Yet इन सब के आधार में एक मैं बैठा है। इन सब थॉट्स को जोड़ने वाला एक मैं थॉट है, वो भी थॉट ही है। That was the part 2 of the meditation. To recognize that all these thoughts have a common base, and that common base is मैं। But that मैं today is a thought. ये सब बहुत सूक्ष्म विषय हो जाता है। सूक्ष्म इसलिए है क्योंकि हमारी बुद्धि आज स्थूल ऑब्जेक्ट्स में व्यस्त है। तो मैं तो कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं है, इसलिए ये सूक्ष्म है। हमारी बुद्धि आज कहाँ चल रही है? आई एम रिपीटिंग माई सेल्फ। हमारी बुद्धि ऑब्जेक्टिव वर्ल्ड में चलती है। इट्स एन ऑब्जेक्ट। इसलिए ये स्थूल है। सूक्ष्म क्या है? इन सब का आधार inseparable, that which binds all these varied thoughts, is the notion of I. The mission is actually here. पूरे थॉट में मिश्रण नहीं है। मिश्रण सिर्फ आई थॉट में है, जिसको मैं आई कह रही हूं। Very subtle it is. It is called subtle because it is not a gross object. ये आई ही मिश्रित है। जिसको मैं आई जानती हूं वो थॉट है। मगर ये देखना बहुत अभ्यास चाहिए। बुद्धि में सूक्ष्मता चाहिए। मन में विवेक, वैराग्य, शमदम आदि षटक संपत्ति चाहिए। और कुछ पुण्य चाहिए कि शरीर यात्रा चलती रहे। And we direct our purusharth in these stages of recognition. We want to verify this, what Ramana says. And what Ramana says is what Shastra says. ये भिन्न बातें नहीं है। Following Shastra lifestyle, जन्म जन्मांतर से ऐसी तपस्या करके, यही साधना को तपस्या कहते हैं, यही करते करते उनकी बुद्धि में एक दिन एक जागृत अवस्था आई। और ये मिश्रित मैं, ये उन्होंने ही हमें सिखाया। हमारी स्थूल बुद्धि में आज हमें मैं थॉट भी नहीं दिखता, मैं तो एग्जिस्टेंस दिखता है, मैं हूं लगता है। हमने डिसर्न नहीं किया कि ये मैं हूं मैं। विच पार्ट इज हूं? व्हाट इज हूं? So we keep first ourselves to the first part in a general way today. Just observe the thoughts. जितना हम ज्यादा इनको ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, उतना ये फलीभूत होंगे। Towards the Shravanam that we have done, it will merge the perception. Invoke your own Ishwar again. Offer your pranam of this Purusharth, our best possible. We have done. We offer this. अर्पण है। इससे फल की अपेक्षा हमें कुछ नहीं है। As we said in the very beginning, ध्यान भी एक कर्म होता है। जब इसमें ये त्रिपुटी है तो ये कर्म है। बट ये कर्म ऐसा है जो त्रिपुटी को डिसॉल्व कर देता है। ये ज्ञान भूत है। यहाँ कर्म छूट जाता है। बट टू स्टार्ट ऑफ इट इज एन एक्शन। वी आर ऑफरिंग दिस like flowers to our Ishta. To conclude, I will chant Om once. Om. Open our eyes when you want. Pranam everyone. Shubh Dinam. Harihi Om.